Welcome back to another episode of the Dividend Journey. Today we have a pretty exciting episode and one in which I'm going to do a little bit of a comparison between some future strategies for the portfolio, and I also have a few announcements, so let's hop right into it. So the major announcement here is going to be that yes, Financial Friends and myself, Brendan, I do have a Patreon page that is released as we speak. The Patreon page is going to be to help you help me and for me to help you. It's going to be one of those pages in which I am not just asking for donations. It's not a scam. It's not a course. It is just additional content. It is more content than what I'm putting out right now, or rather to in addition to the content that I'm putting out right now, a behind the scenes look, extra live streams, polls, communication, etc. There's going to be, there is currently a Discord in which you can join, chat with me. I'll be posting what stocks I'm buying and what I'm not trade signals, not calls to action, but just what I'm doing in the markets, when I'm buying, what I'm selling, and just an open line of communication for you to reach out to me, for me to interact with you. And I hope that it can become a nice space and one in which everyone feels comfortable and welcome. So if you're interested in that, you can definitely go ahead and check out the Patreon. Actually, here it is now. This is the landing page. And up until the 21st, if you sign up, you will be receiving a Financial Friends sticker. And as you can see, for $5 a month, you can kind of hang out with me and other patrons, get exclusive content, and see all of my stock portfolios. And if you just want to help out and help donate to Financial Friends, you can do so with the general support option. And I do appreciate anyone and everyone who does this, but I also appreciate everyone who is supporting, watching, liking, subscribing, etc. Everything helps. I'm really looking to branch off of school a little bit and try and pursue this. And some donations here and there are going to be able to help me maybe take an extra day off of work and really grind and focus, because with school right now and trying to pay for school, etc., I'm not able to put out as much content as I feel that I can, and I can always raise the quality with new software, equipment, etc. So that's what's going to be going on here. There's going to be a Google Doc in the description that explains more of this, and I hope that you guys can join me over there. So with that out of the way, let's hop into the portfolio. This is what everyone came for. We have some good and big news. The bonus that we were supposed to receive came. And so we're going to pull that up here. Here we are with this. Let me just go ahead and make this bigger for us so that we can see it. All right. So here is the account. Starting from the bottom is when we received that. We also received our first dividend from Apple for 1 cent. And then I made a cash contribution, but we also went ahead and with the $100 here, we bought $5 of every position. So we just grew the portfolio as a whole. And as you can see, you don't get exactly $5 because it's going to fill it at the price that you were looking to get it at, and so it has to change it by a couple of cents. Not a big deal. We are very, very long term. If we were short term on these fees would make me want to increase the amount that I'm putting in rather than just putting in $5. But I'm very long term focused with this portfolio, so the pennies here and there I'm not worried about. You can also see we received a 2-cent dividend from Realty Income Corp, which is exciting. So here you can see, imagine when we get these up, we're going to be compounding the portfolio over and over again. Very excited for that. And this kind of rolls right on into the topic for today, which is diversification versus concentration. So what are we wanting to do? Are we looking to be very diversified and have a big range of stocks in the portfolio, or do we want to be very concentrated? And so I kind of compared the two. And first we're going to talk what is diversification. It's owning a lot of things. So you might own some technology, you might own healthcare, you might own ETFs, and you're owning a large part of the market. So if we hop back in here, we can see down here in sector diversification, blow this up a little bit, you can see here how we are diversified, right? So, sensitive, defensive, fund, cyclical, etc. It breaks down even further to real estate, technology, industrials. So do we want to be spread out, very large and diversified, or do we want to pick our winners and pick the stocks that we think we're going to do well in, put a bunch of money into those stocks and allow those positions to compound and grow over time. And I tend to lean a little bit more towards diversification. When you diversify your portfolio, you're allowing yourself to play it a bit safer. You're not putting as much money into one position, and if that one position were to fail or go down, then you're losing a large part of your portfolio. So how I diversify is not through owning a ton of individual stocks, but rather using the ETFs in the portfolio to get that diversification. So as you can see, about 41% of the portfolio is being held in ETFs. And within FISROCs and within SCHD, we're owning a bunch of other companies. So this isn't one position, and this isn't one position. Rather, these are broken down into a ton of, FISROCs is the whole entire stock market. And SCHD, I'm not sure the total number of holdings here, but it's a large number of holdings within SCHD. And then we've picked a few of our individual winners like J&J, Waste Management, Apple, and Realty Income Corp. And you can see even these are within different sectors: healthcare, industrial, technology, and real estate. So we're staying very diversified. Now, the argument for concentration is, why would you put money, and this is the famous Warren Buffett quote here, why would you put money into your 20th best idea? Why would you not just put money into your first? And he makes a very good point. And a lot of people who have a bit higher risk tolerance, more wealth, etc., they're able to plow money into one position that they have a very high conviction in and stick with it. So because we're starting small, we're going to stay diversified. We're going to build slowly but surely rather than looking for that quick growth or that high dividend, and we're going to put a ton of money into one position. We're going to stay diversified, and I think that for our portfolio and for many others out there, that could be the best decision. However, it completely depends on your risk tolerance and how are you willing to invest your money, and what do you see fit for your portfolio. Personally, as I mentioned, this portfolio is going to stay diversified. Now, we are going to stay diversified in individual stocks, but our main diversification is going to come from these ETFs in which we own hundreds of thousands, well, not hundreds of thousands, but thousands of companies in here, and a large chunk of companies in SCHD as well. So that is going to about wrap up the video today. I do just want to touch on one quick thing. We got to hop over to our dividend journey portfolio. We do have $2 in annual income now. It's actually $2.29 total, so that is very exciting. Like I said, we're slowly but surely growing. And I also want to mention I have $86 in cash right now in the portfolio. That is as a result of this $100 credit. That's the reason we went with Fidelity in the first place. So what I'm going to ask you is, if you join the Patreon, there will be a poll in there. I want to see, a post where I want to see what you guys want to put in the portfolio. We're going to look to add a new stock next week, so give me your recommendations and what you think. I'm also going to have a post on Twitter and a post on Instagram, so follow me at FinFriendsPod. That's going to go up on the story. And we're going to have a post on Public where you will be able to comment and let me know what you think should be added to the portfolio next week. So I'm going to be looking out for that. Those will be up tonight. That's going to be Tuesday, November 16th. Probably sometime around 8 p.m. Eastern. Those will be up, so look out for those. With that being said, everyone, hope you have a fantastic day.